For tonight's entertainment, Virgil shall play the bass. Please turn off your cell phones. I assure you that none of the calls you are about to receive will have life-altering consequences. Except for one of you. My most sincere condolences. Accidents happen. Tonight...
I wonder how can this be fair?
It appears Ocean O'Connell Rosenberg has used up the group's 3 questions for this evening.
Oh, even in death I can't escape her. She's followed me into the afterlife. Well played, Satan, well played.
Meet Noel Gruber. Aspiring poet laureate, catchphrase.
Being the only gay man in a small rural high school is kind of like having a laptop in the Stone Age. I mean, sure, you can have one, but there's nowhere to plug it in. Oh.
But that's not fair. You didn't tell me there were only 3 questions.
I believe I did. After the fact.
When a lioness has children, she stops making love to the lion. The lion gets jealous. Sometimes so jealous, he eats the children. You'd think this would upset the lioness. Far from it. They make love again like the children never existed. I find that idea terrifying.
Richard Potts. Catchphrase?
Ever since I was 6 years old, I knew I wasn't long for this world. Unlike the other kids, I was always in a place to face that realm called outer space. Thank you, Lady Marzipan. Thank you, Dame Judi Dench. It appears your loyal service is no longer necessary in this stratosphere. Game on.
Ocean Rosenberg, you are first.
Why?
Alas, if only you hadn't burned off those 3 questions right at the top.
It's just, when you tie the room together, I think Constance is gonna seem like the natural choice for that slot.
You want me to go first?
If you insist. Mr. Whatever, Constance and I are going to tradesies.
No, tradesies.
I'm happy about that, actually. Sure. I had a speech prepared for this very occasion, but I simply cannot read it.
How could she have speech for this?
I am with his homemade tattoos. Soccer mom, minivan, 4 little brats, no steady man. Do we really need another organ donor? Maybe that was a little harsh. Love you. What you really need is a father-mucking hero. Oh, oh, he'll never learn to read. Oh, oh, he's never gonna breathe. Oh, oh, going to jail guaranteed. And she's a freaky monster.
Perhaps now would be a good time to say that whoever is brought back to life will be brought back by a unanimous vote from each and every member of the choir.
What?
Whoever comes back needs a unanimous vote from the choir.
But if I would have known that...
You wouldn't have called every one of your potential judges a loser, crowing about your superiority in song, culminating in you standing on top of them in a human pyramid? That did strike me as an unorthodox strategy.
Really super hurt, but
Do you want to know what I find kind of really super hurts?
maybe later, thanks.
Noel, I love you. You challenged my preconceived notion that all gay dudes are fun to be around. Real number, I am going to sing about how much I love you guys. This song is simply called I Love You Guys. I love you guys.
Oh, sweet Jesus Christ on a bike.
Noel Gruber, born March 5th, Pisces, sign of passion. Favorite ride? The Ferris wheel.
Hey, you play this, the squeeze keys. Mad wicked awesome.
Fornication under consent of the king.
favorite story?
Easy. Saw 5.
Well, every story has a lesson except Saw 5.
Saw 5 has powerful lesson about fundamental corruption of financially driven medical insurance providers. Saw 5 says it is morally sick to make dollar of dying man.
Wow, that's the lesson of Saw 5? Really?
For reals? And you get to see dude forced to cut off his own arm with rusty axe. Has everything.
Not even gonna try.
Odessa in the Ukraine by a factory worker named Tamara. His mother, after being part of the cleanup crew in Chernobyl, was dying of prolonged exposure to uranium. Wanting her son to be safe, she decided to put him up for adoption. Forging his birth certificate, she claimed he was 2 years old and was recently potty trained. When Misha came to Canada, his adoptive parents were surprised to see their toddler had 5 o'clock shadow and a slight trace of alcohol on his breath. They put him in the basement, and his adoptive mother would prepare food and leave it for him on the top of the stairs. On the rare occasion he would run into his new parents, the mother would weep, and the father would shoo him away like a horsefly. So began an inexhaustible rage.
Yo, I want to talk about the feeling. Ukrainian men have two emotions, rage and passion. You might know me as Bad Egg on the YouTube. I am well known there. That's where I met my shorty, Talia. She is from Kiev, from my country, and she gave me mostly positive feedback on my YouTube comment wall. It's time to start the party, but there ain't no party here. Yeah, we gotta take a ride on my brand new Learjet. Feeling homesick for my homies in the Ukraine, landing in Kiev before we finish off the champagne.
We all died virgins.
Constance?
What?
Just thought this seemed like a perfect segue.
For what? I don't even know what you're talking about.
Not ready to divulge that information just yet.
Ocean, why aren't you talking right now? It's weird.
Some would say we're released, wishing Daisy is deceased, but we all know the worms must be fed. There's just one lingering fear in my soul. Is it here, or is it rotting somewhere with my head? Oh my soul, oh my soul, oh my soul, oh my soul. Existence was only a shell. Oh, St. Peter, let me in. You must know where I've been. Won't you tell me at last who I am? Who I am, who I am, who I And from the ground beneath my feet, I hear the anguish of the street. A choir of echo, and I can forgotten too. A song that no one knows. Forgot how it goes. Just join and be forever eternally chained up. And I'm asking why, Lord, if this is how I die, Lord. Why be left with no family and no things? I got no separation, just this consolation. Time eats all his children in the end. A melody floats through the air when silence falls. Does no one hear? Another sad, forgotten tune, another song that no one knows. So that's how it goes. Just join and be forever eternally chained up. To sing and to sigh, now they all said it in the world, but take it away. John will be eternally a forgotten, some lost refrain, just Jane. Jane.
happens next? That I couldn't possibly tell you. But I do know this for certain. After reading thousands of human fortunes, my final insight is...
Your lucky number is 7. You will soar to great heights.
Sure to ride the cyclone.
Take a look around. Take a look around. And round and round and round. I know this dream